How many times have you heard someone say, "How's things?" and thought, "Wait, what do I even say back?" Or maybe you've heard expressions like, "grab a bite," or "call it a day," and wondered, what do those actually mean? You're not alone. I've spoken to loads of English learners who say they understand textbook English, but still feel totally lost in real, everyday conversations. They know how to say, "How are you?" but that's not always what people say in casual chats. Real English, the kind Brits actually use every day, is full of friendly, relaxed phrases you don't usually learn in school. That's exactly what we're here to explore together. No boring grammar drills, no stress, just the kind of English that helps you feel confident and comfortable speaking. Today, we're going to explore 20 super common phrases that you'll hear all the time in everyday conversations. We're starting with a great one. How's things? It's informal, friendly, and very typical in the UK. We'll break down what it means, when to use it, and how to reply naturally, so next time someone says it to you, you won't freeze or feel unsure. Just relax, listen, and let's dive in. One of the most common phrases you'll hear in casual conversation is, "I'm just chilling." It simply means you're relaxing or taking it easy, nothing stressful, nothing too active. In the UK, we use it all the time when we're at home, watching telly, reading a book, or just doing nothing in particular. It's the perfect phrase for those quiet moments. If someone asks what you're up to and you're not busy, this is a great reply. You might hear it in conversations like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Not much, just chilling." It creates a friendly, laid-back atmosphere. British people love to keep things casual in everyday talk, and "just chilling" helps with that vibe. It's a handy phrase to know because it fits into so many real-life situations. Whether you're alone or with friends, at home, or even in a park, "I'm just chilling" works. You don't need to be doing something exciting to have a reason to use it. Next time someone messages you or gives you a call, try saying it. It's simple, natural, and very British. If you're feeling a bit hungry and want something quick to eat, you might say, "Let's grab a bite." It's a casual way of suggesting food, usually something light like a sandwich, snack, or even a quick meal at a cafe. In British English, we use this phrase all the time with friends, co-workers, or even on a casual date. It's short, friendly, and sounds very natural. You won't usually hear this in textbooks, but it's everywhere in real life. For example, imagine you're at work and it's lunchtime. A colleague might say, "Fancy grabbing a bite?" It's a polite, friendly way to suggest going out to eat together. You could reply with, "Yeah, I'm starving, let's go." This kind of informal invitation is common in day-to-day conversations. It's a good phrase to use when you're in a bit of a rush, but still want to socialize. It doesn't sound too formal or too serious. It keeps the mood light and friendly. So next time you're out and someone mentions food, try using "grab a bite." It'll make your English sound more natural. When someone says, "Let's call it a day," they mean it's time to stop what they're doing, usually work or some task, and finish up. It's a polite, natural way to say, "We've done enough for now." You might hear this at the office, after a long meeting, or even at home after hours of cleaning or studying. It's not dramatic or lazy, it just signals that it's a good time to stop. Brits often use this phrase to wrap things up without any fuss. For example, you could hear a colleague say, "It's nearly 6, shall we call it a day?" It shows a sense of agreement and mutual understanding. You could reply, "Yeah, sounds good, let's pick it up tomorrow." This kind of polite ending helps keep the workplace atmosphere friendly and respectful. You can also use "call it a day" for personal tasks. Maybe you've been working on a project at home or trying to study for hours. Saying it aloud, even to yourself, helps draw a line and give yourself permission to rest. Learning when to stop is just as important as being productive. So next time you feel like you've done enough, just smile and say, "I'll call it a day." The phrase take a break is something you'll hear all the time in British English. It means to pause what you're doing and rest for a short while, especially when you've been working hard or concentrating for a long period. Taking breaks helps clear your mind and refresh your energy. Whether you're at work, studying, or even cleaning the house, it's important to give yourself a moment to relax and recharge. For instance, if you've been editing a video or writing for hours, you might say, "I've been at this for ages, I think I'll take a break." It's perfectly natural to step away for a few minutes, have a cup of tea, or stretch your legs. In fact, many people in the UK believe that taking regular breaks makes you more productive in the long run. So don't feel guilty. It's part of working smart, not just hard. You can also use take a break in conversations when you want to suggest a rest to someone else. For example, if a friend looks tired, you could say, "Why don't you take a break for a bit?" It's a caring and friendly phrase that shows you notice their hard work or tiredness. So next time you're feeling a bit worn out, just remember, it's absolutely fine to take a break. The phrase run errands is commonly used in everyday British English to describe short, routine tasks you need to do outside the house. These might include things like going to the supermarket, picking up the post, or visiting the bank. When someone says they're running errands, it usually means they have a busy, practical day ahead, ticking off small jobs one by one. It's a handy expression to know because everyone does errands, but it's rarely taught in textbooks. For example, you might hear someone say, "I'm just running errands this afternoon, need to get groceries and drop off a parcel." It sounds casual but gives a clear idea that they're out and about, busy with small tasks. You could reply with, "Good luck with that, errands can take ages." This kind of phrase keeps conversations light and real. Running errands is great to use when you want to explain why you're busy or why you can't stay long somewhere. It's also useful for making small talk with friends or colleagues. Next time someone asks what you're up to, try saying you're running errands. It'll help you sound more natural and familiar with everyday British life. The phrase keep in touch is used when you want to stay connected with someone, even if you won't see them often. It's a friendly way to say you'll continue communicating. People often say this when friends move away or after meeting someone new. For example, after a goodbye, you might say, "Let's keep in touch, all right?" It shows you care about maintaining the relationship, no matter the distance. Keep in touch is perfect for emails, messages, or phone calls. It's a polite and warm way to show you value the connection. So, next time you part ways, don't forget to say it. The phrase "in a hurry" means you're rushing or short on time. It's often used when someone needs to leave quickly or can't stay long. Brits use it all the time in busy, everyday situations. For example, if you're running late, you might say, "Sorry, I'm in a hurry, got to catch my bus." It's a quick way to explain you can't chat for long. Using "in a hurry" helps others understand you're busy without sounding rude. It's polite and clear. Next time you're pressed for time, try this phrase. The phrase pick up means to collect something or someone. It's very common in everyday British English, whether you're picking up groceries or giving a friend a lift. It's simple but super useful. For example, someone might say, "Can you pick up some milk on your way home?" It's a quick way to ask for a small favor or task. Pick up is also used when collecting people. "I'll pick you up at 7. Knowing this phrase helps you sound natural in daily chats. The phrase "just in case" means doing something to be prepared for a possible situation. It's a very handy expression to show caution or thoughtfulness. Brits use it often in everyday conversations. For example, someone might say, "Bring snacks to the meeting, just in case it runs long." It's a simple way to be ready for anything. Using "just in case" shows you're thinking ahead. It's polite and practical. Next time you want to be prepared, try this phrase. The phrase "get things done" means being productive and finishing tasks. It's used when someone wants to focus and complete their work efficiently. It's a motivating expression common in everyday English. For example, you might say, got a lot to do this weekend, need to get things done. It shows you're ready to tackle your to-do list. Using get things done sounds confident and organized. It's perfect for work or personal goals. Try it next time you're planning your day. The phrase catch up has two common meanings in British English. It can mean reconnecting with someone after some time apart, or catching up on work or tasks you're behind on. Both uses are very common in daily life. For example, you might say, let's grab coffee and catch up. This means meeting a friend to chat and share news. Or, if you're behind on work, you might say, I need to catch up on emails. Either way, it's a useful phrase for staying connected or organized. The phrase out of order means something is not working properly. You'll often hear it about machines or equipment, like a printer or a lift. It's a straightforward way to say something is broken. For example, you might see a sign saying, the lift is out of order. This tells people the lift isn't working and they should take the stairs. Using out of order is common in shops, offices, or public places. It helps explain problems quickly and clearly. Next time you spot something broken, use this phrase. The phrase on the go means being very busy or constantly moving around. People use it to describe days filled with activities or work. It's a great way to explain a hectic lifestyle. For example, someone might say, I've been on the go all week, barely had time to eat. This shows they've been very busy and active. Using on the go helps express how busy life can be. It's common in casual conversations and sounds natural. Try using it when you're feeling busy. The phrase make the most of it means to fully enjoy or take advantage of a situation. It's about appreciating opportunities and not wasting time. Brits often say this when something good happens or when time is limited. For example, if the weather is lovely, someone might say, the sun's out, let's make the most of it and go for a walk. It encourages enjoying the moment while it lasts. This phrase is great for reminding yourself or others to stay positive and active. Whether it's a holiday, a free afternoon, or even a small break, making the most of it helps you feel happier and more fulfilled. Try using it to sound more natural and upbeat in conversation. The phrase settle down has two common meanings in British English. It can mean to calm down after excitement or anger, or to start living a stable, quieter life. Both uses are very common in everyday speech. For example, after a busy day, someone might say, I'm just trying to settle down and relax. This means they want to calm their mind and body. Alternatively, when talking about life choices, you might hear, after years of traveling, I'm ready to settle down. This means choosing to live somewhere more permanently. The phrase hang out means spending time casually with someone, usually friends. It's informal and very common in everyday conversation. People often use it when they're relaxing or socializing. For example, you might say, I'm just hanging out with some mates this evening. It shows you're spending time without any formal plans. Hangout is perfect for describing chilled, fun moments. It helps you sound natural when talking about social life in the UK. Give it a go next time you talk about meeting friends. The phrase pop in means to visit someone briefly and casually. It's a very relaxed way to say you'll drop by for a short time. Brits often use it when visiting friends or neighbours unexpectedly. For example, you might say, I might pop in to see my friend after work. It shows you're planning a quick, informal visit. Using pop in helps keep invitations light and easygoing. It's perfect for everyday social situations. Try it next time you want to visit without making a big deal. The phrase get the hang of means to begin to understand or become skilled at something. It's used when you're learning a new task and starting to feel more confident. Brits use it to describe getting comfortable with tricky things. For example, you might say, English idioms were tricky at first, but I'm getting the hang of them. It shows progress and growing confidence. Using get the hang of is great for encouraging yourself or others. It makes learning sound natural and positive. Try it when you're mastering something new. I hope these everyday phrases help you feel more confident and natural when speaking English. Remember, language is all about practice, so don't be shy. Try using these expressions in your next conversation. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe for more relaxed, real English lessons. And don't forget to leave a comment below, telling us which phrase you're going to start using first. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep practicing, keep enjoying, and as we say here in Britain, call it today and have a lovely rest.